I'm making this video because I am sick and tired of getting all these spam calls from digital marketers, Google ads, Google Maps, Facebook ads, call centers, all these Indian guys calling me. It's straight up just harassment. It's extremely distasteful. What I want to get across in this video, really the point here, is digital marketing isn't the only answer. And how do I know that? Because I was you for half my life, for a good 10 plus years. Marketing, advertising, producing commercials for small business owners. I did all that. 10 years plus. At the time, I thought that, we were like the market wizards for business, that we, without Google ads or Facebook ads or without a business video, how are you going to get customers? That is what I sincerely believed at one point in my life, that the businesses had to depend on our digital ways of creating awareness, which is helpful, but it's not all that. And that is the harsh reality. And I'll tell you this, it really hit me about 3 years ago when one of my biggest clients, a huge real estate broker, like top 5 in Florida, major real estate player, he told me straight up, and it was kind of painful to hear. He said, "You digital marketers think our success is because of you." And he's pointing at me because I was running his entire social media presence. I was producing all his commercials. I was doing all his stuff. And yeah, it visually was a big impact. But he said to me, "You don't realize how much work goes on behind the scenes. You have no idea how many dinners I'm going at, how many people I'm connecting with. I'm on the phone 24/7. I'm going out to open houses and showings and meeting people. I'm doing all this stuff behind the scenes. Everything is relationships. Right now, everything that you guys are seeing online is a reflection of what I'm doing and what I built up for you now to videotape and show people." That really hit me. And what that ultimately meant was everything you put out online is just an amplification of your current business. So if your business isn't making any money right now in real life, you got no customers, you're struggling. If you go and shoot videos and run Facebook ads and Google pay-per-click, you're just multiplying 0 times 0. You got nothing going on in real life. Now you got nothing going on in the internet. And now you got AI and ChatGPT and all these AI generated visuals. Everybody got a nice, beautiful AI logo. And I guarantee you, none of these guys are making money. They're all struggling for customers. Why? Because they got no foundation. They have no real offer. They don't even know what they're offering. They offer everything. They offer, junk removal, painting, landscaping, moving and storage and handyman services. They offer the whole spectrum of stuff. And then it's just a mess. They're everywhere, but they're nowhere. Ultimately, what I'm getting at is with these digital marketers, the pattern I see with all of them. They all call me out of nowhere. Whenever I'm busy, whenever I'm eating with my family, having dinner, I'm on a job site, I'm working, they're calling me, they're interrupting my day. They're automatically assuming that I need Google ads or Google optimization, but they didn't even ask me, is this even something that I'm focusing on? Is Google even one of my main marketing efforts? Is this something that even generating business for me? And the brutal, harsh reality is that I've been doing this junk removal business for about 7 months. And in this time period, about 95% of my business has been in-person, word of mouth, generated through good old-fashioned guerrilla marketing. And what's guerrilla marketing? It's going up to people in the street, at Home Depot specifically in my industry. I straight up go up to people at Home Depot and I say, "Yo, you look like you're an important guy. What are you working on?" And we just start a conversation. I don't sell nothing. I don't start offering anything. I just ask them a question and I let them answer it. And they say, "Oh, I'm working on a little kitchen reno," or, "Oh, I'm just picking up a thing." Okay, so if you're buying a new fridge, do you need help throwing out the old fridge? I do junk removal. Boom. So I'm kind of just offering value here, trying to help them. Because, throwing out a fridge, walking down the stairs, that's work, and that's where I can come in. And I'm just starting it with an honest question. I'm not saying, "Hey, I do junk removal service. Do you want junk removal service?" I'm not doing that. That's annoying. Just like all these telemarketers. "Hey, do you need Google services? Hey, do you need Facebook ads? Hey, do you need video?" No, stop it. Go away. You're interrupting my day. And there's hundreds, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of you. And it's just so, I said it, it's distasteful. You all sound the same. It's out of place. It's just not the place to be doing that kind of business. Real business is built with solid connections by creating relationships built on value, built on trust. You can't just digitize that. And the fact is, humans in the history of our time have been conducting business like 99.999999% of our human existence has been conducting business word of mouth, person to person, Only this last like 20, 30 years, now we have like the digital internet, and this is a tiny little thing. And it's ultimately just an amplification of what we're already doing in real life. So again, if you're doing nothing in real life, your online marketing is gonna suck. Ultimately, marketing is just simply telling people about what you do and how effective, and the way your marketing is good is how you effectively communicate it to other people. And then if they happen to be in need of what it is you have to offer, you connect the dots. And that's the biggest problem with all these cold marketing, digital marketing, spam calling guys that call you, is they automatically assume you need what they have to offer this second. They just sell it to you. No, I don't. I don't even know you. I don't trust you. There's a million other people like you. And the fact is now everybody looks the same. Everybody looks good. Everybody got a professional website. Everybody's got a logo. Everybody's got this. You go to every website, they're all SEO optimized and all this fancy stuff. I'm not going to tell you my website, but I got a super incredible, like 300 plus page SEO optimized website that I built myself for my junk removal business, and I've probably gotten like less than five legitimate. I'm actually getting a phone call right now from these spam marketers as I'm making this video. Can you believe that? Wow, I'm literally getting a phone call right now. These Google, oh my god, I'm gonna, hopefully it doesn't disrupt my video. I just hung up on him. Wow, wow. And I was saying, in 7 months of building this beautiful website, a website like this would probably cost like 10 grand, honestly, because I've built them for people. And it's like 300 plus pages, local SEO optimized with their own personal images of that neighborhood, the keywords, junk removal, all that stuff for like every local zip code, every area, every possible thing. I did that. And it's generated like 5 real phone calls. It's generated probably at least 200-300 Indian fake spam phone calls like just now. It's generated a lot of just straight up digital harassment. And it has resulted in one sale. That wasn't from, the one sale came from my website directly because I ranked for a specific keyword in a very niche area. So that kind of paid off eventually. But that's one sale in 7 months from my website compared to word of mouth, going in the streets, talking to people at Home Depot. That has resulted in loyal, repeat, consistent business and referrals. And that's the foundation of business, is you got to go out there and meet people. You got to be genuine. You got to be sincere. Forget about selling stuff. Start offering value. Help people. Connect the dots. Be a person of value. It's really that simple. Cut out the desperate sales and acting like everybody needs your digital marketing. They don't. The world existed without you for a very long time. If you are a digital marketer or a salesperson, I was for half my life, I would say what really was the biggest game changer for me was stepping into the shoes of a business owner, somebody that actually has hard costs, someone that actually has to hire other people to fulfill jobs, someone that has greater responsibilities. That shift, being in control of not just the sales and the marketing, now being in control of the whole thing, the customer acquisition, fulfillment, follow-up, customer, like doing the whole spectrum, the whole circle. When you're in charge of the full circle, you start seeing how everything plays out. You start understanding that there is no one digital marketing or ads or video that's going to make a difference. It's lots of them over long periods of time, plus relationships, and plus what you're doing behind the scenes and meeting people and offering incredible work and going above and beyond. All these different factors. It's not just one thing. All these different things, they come together. When you do it consistently for a long time, then you start making noise and getting business and snowballing. And now that's kind of what I'm seeing after 7 months. Initially, it was crickets. And I've documented all of it. And that's the thing, is I've shot pretty much every single day this last 7 months. And now I'm finally putting all this stuff out there to show you guys that it's real. It's possible to do all this. I'll be sharing it on this channel. And moral of the story is get out there and make it happen. I'll see you in the next video.